it's Bob Casey from Let's Go Buffalo Show. Today we're at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport for the arrival of President Obama on Air Force One. We're in an area right now that only press and certain family members of local government officials are allowed. So we're in the elite group over here, waiting for the arrival of President Obama. This plane is running a little bit late. They said it should arrive at 12:20, but we'll find out as soon as it comes. The rain's starting to come down a little bit right now, a few drops. People are starting to put their rain gear on and such, but that shouldn't impede his arrival over here at the Buffalo International Airport. So stand by. All right, we're now told that Air Force One is about 1 mile away from the Buffalo International Airport at this time, and will be on the ground momentarily. Here it comes. Oh, there it is. The President of the United States, President Obama, has landed in Buffalo. And I believe Air Force One is expected to taxi in front of us. The rain is coming down now, so it's unsure whether or not the President will actually be approaching the spectators on my end over here, or even have time or be allowed to do any interviews with any of the media that are here today, including ourselves. But we shall find out. Air Force One, a very large craft, customized Boeing 747-200B aircraft, believed to be 4,000 square feet of floor space on 3 levels. Has executive suites, a medical suite, 2 food preparation galleries, able to feed 100 people at a time. Very impressive. In fact, a very large craft, very loud. In fact, the president will also be having a private meeting with the surviving families of Flight 3407. Of course, everybody knows a tragic event that took place and got national attention last year in Clarence Center in February of 2009. From here, I believe President Obama will be visiting Industrial Support Incorporated, a manufacturer that employs about 70 people. I think the reason why he's picking that particular venue is because of the great success stories behind it, business making it through tough economic times, and able to progress in their efforts. Surely an example of the spirit of Buffalo, New York. And from there, I think actually before that, he's going to make some undetermined stops, possibly for lunch at a nearby restaurant. Insiders say possibly at Duff's and Depew, but that's yet to be confirmed. So. Air Force personnel are now coming down in the tarmac. The rain has just begun about 10 minutes ago. It's starting to get a little bit heavy. The president is expected to be down in our vicinity in just a short while. As you can see in the doorway, a flight crew member, possibly the pilot, we're not sure at this time, making sure everything is clear and that the stairs are safe for the president to come down.
Okay, as you can see, folks are coming off the plane from the rear. That's all the regular personnel there. And they're all just gonna, it looks like they're, unfortunately the rain just started to fall as soon as they landed. And here comes most of the dignitaries coming over to, of course, greet the Commander-in-Chief.
As you can see that the limousines are lining up. It's pretty unsure whether or not that limousine is the limousine that the president is going to be riding in, or the one after that.
So we're momentarily waiting for the president to come out. Of course, very exciting day here in Buffalo, New York. I mean, obviously not every day that a sitting president comes to visit Western New York. He's here, of course, to tour a local manufacturing company and speak with some of those workers there in an effort to find out about how their jobs, some information about that, and to see the area. This is part of his tour.
Okay, there's the president, Sean. There's the president. He's coming down the stairs right now, waiting to greet the dignitaries down below. Gives a salute to Byron Brown, the mayor of Buffalo. Shaking hands with Byron Brown.
Of course, President Obama and Congressman Higgins saying hello to one another, greeting one another. And unfortunately, with the weather, it's probably going to be a little bit limited, of course. And there's also Mayor of Buffalo, Mayor Brown, and Louise Slaughter.
President waves to the crowd waiting. The Secret Service people whisking the president away. The president today on a very short tour of duty, probably about 3 hours here in the Western New York area.
Of course, from here, the president is going to be meeting with some of the families of the downed flight, and I'm sure passing on some of the condolences and some of his well wishes for those families and the loss that they have bared. And from here, also the caravan to take them away.
Of course, a very large caravan, 2 limousines, passenger vehicles, utility vehicles, many police cars. President under high security over here in the Buffalo Niagara International Airport as they make their exit out of the airport at this time.
There's a very large motorcade. Of course, the limousine leads the pack. And we're going to turn it over to Bob. Bob, go ahead and tell us, your reaction.
Because of the rain, like I had mentioned, there is really probably no chance of getting any interviews with him, unfortunately. But that's for security reasons why things are the way they are. A lot of people from the, as you can see, it's really impressive to see Secret Service type people. I mean, they're all over the place. Some people, and I found out that you would think they weren't Secret Service people, actually were. They were, of course, plants. Whereas people in the press that you thought were in the press were actually Secret Service people. There were snipers up on the roof, like I mentioned. There's actually people, there's a guy here with sunglasses on checking me out the whole time while I was standing over here by the gate, which was kind of unsettling, but, that's the way things are. Once again, thank you for watching the President Landing, Air Force One in Buffalo, New York. And I heard Sean has a very exciting interview coming up right now. So we're going to give it away to Sean. Sean, take it away.